spoke.
Okay. So we are live for the first time this winter in English. My guest in this EHF Euro 2026 podcast is Xavi Sabate, coach of Orlen Wisla Plock, Polish team, Champions League team, very solid in the Champions League this season. But we will speak about this and also about the things which we are seeing on the European Championship day by day. We are now on the day of the semi-final. So Xavi, how are you? How is it going?
Hi Chica, thank you very much for the invitation.
Tell me, you told me already that you have 10 players in the training these days. That is for Champions League team, very, very, very good number. You're a lucky guy, I think.
Yes. I think that good. We had some injured players that couldn't go to the Euro, so at the end it's possible to work also with time to work with young guys. And well, I think that is important from the club point of view. So to have good preparation for the second part of the season, that is the most important.
How you rate the first part of the season? How are you satisfied with? I think that you have 10 or 12 points. I didn't check. Yeah, 12 points. Yeah, you are on the third place. You are in the knockout stage. For sure. So now it's the only thing which rival you will get in the knockout stage. But how do you satisfy with the team?
Well, I'm really satisfied. No, I think that one of our challenge or our goals before the start of the season, so it was to change this first period where always it was very difficult to build the team. Always our second part of the season was better. This is a tradition in us, so we were really focused to try to change this. We bring some players that together with the players that already were here and that they have one more year of experience, so they bring high quality to the team, and I think that this in the game and in the results, so it was visible, and that's the reason that we have these 12 points that we have now. No, also sometimes lucky is necessary. The starting of the season, first match in Szeged, so I think it was really important to get this confidence that is necessary to perform better. So I think that everything together did that we can perform really well in this first part of the season.
Yeah. What are the final ambitions of the club? I think that you are in the club for many years now, and you made some fantastic results. And maybe some overachievements with the club roster in that moment. You played really good. You won against strong Kielce. You won the championship. You played quarterfinal. You played final four of the European League. But now I think that some things are changing in Wisla, and you got some names which are showing that ambitions are changing. And do you feel some extra pressure now when all the efforts are pushed that you go to some next level?
Well, you are right. No, I think that our ambitions, our goals are changing because we have better players. Our budget grow a little bit. Still, we are far from the top teams, but it's true that we are better than before. Our goals, so like I said, are growing. So we want to continue competing and winning the domestical championships here in competitions here in Poland and our goals in Champions League. So is to make one step forward. We want to be solid team in top 8. This is the first step. And in the future, so we want to, if it's possible, but we know that for this we need to continue growing a lot in the sport side and in the financial side. to get even better players if it's possible. So we would like to qualify for Final Four. No, we know that still there are 7 teams that are over us in this moment without any question. But we know that in sport everything is possible. That I'm really satisfied with the team that I have, and if we have any chance, of course, to be in Final Four. Knowing that we are not favorites like these 6-7 teams. So, but I know that we are able to beat absolutely everyone.
Yeah, I wrote in some of the articles. There were many, but that Wisla is the next big things which going to happen to the European handball. I don't know. Wisla and PIK Szeged are, let's say, in waiting room. I think after Kielce made it, okay, Veszprém is there, and when I said that the big thing is to qualify for Cologne, and nobody knows what will happen in Cologne, as we know that every year strange things or different things happen in Lanxess Arena. Tell me, Melvin Richardson was the world-class star who decided to go from Barcelona to Wisla. My some kind of impression that is the statement of Wisla that you want to show to the people. Yeah, we can buy anyone. Okay, not in that sense, but we are going strong, and we will do everything to make some big things here. Yes, how do you satisfied with Melvin and all that story about Melvin?
Well, absolutely. No, I think that I think that we had really good players before, like Nico Mindeguia, who did one big change in the impact in the team in the one first phase, with Micha Zarabec, with Kosorotov, with Fazekas, so and all Terzic. No, so I don't want to miss no one. No, so we had a lot of good players to grow step by step in the club. But I think that this movement with Melvin Richardson, so that is big name. And it was the last MVP, if I will remember, in Final Four. So for us, it was this step to say that we are here. This is a serious project. We have big ambitions. We have the feet on the ground. We know that still we must continue growing, and we can do it because there are people that are so involved in this project and with huge ambition. And that we want to knock this door of Final Four. We have patience. We know that still we have things to do and things to improve, but also that we are a club with huge ambitions that we want to really develop, and our dream is to try to be between the best ones. But this is one process. We cannot go from the stair to the number 10. No, so I think that we cannot make this as fast, but I think that we are in the right way.
Okay, let's get back on the European Championship. Something connected with Wisla, and I have to ask you because I saw the statement after the match of Spain and France that this holy war is going all around, not only Poland. I think that and we have that situation between Dylan Ai and Sergio, and you have now one injured player, but you will explain me more about this. I know that that there is a lot of tension between Wisla and Kielce, and this let's say war is always actual for both sides, and I think that in that you are the number one in Europe in that kind of tensions. And why is that? Why is like that? And how do you see this last situation?
Well, I think that was a time question only. No, I think that his behavior is like this. a lot of times. So we denounced this a lot of times here in our competitions, but without any consequence. So it was a question of time that some player it was injured. No, in this case it was our player that well. So now is injured for several weeks. We will see how is going everything, and well, I think that this. Now is not a sportsman, so I think that we don't need this kind of behaviors in our sport. No, I think that everybody knows him in Europe, and for me, one player like him should be outside of our sport.
Where is the beginning and when will be the end of this Wisla Kielce fighting?
Well, I think that this is typical derby, historical derby here in Poland. This is more than one match because the supporters they have a lot of feelings. But at the end, I think that we must be focused in what's happening in the court in the 40-20, and I hope that this will be like this in the future. But it's clear that this kind of derbies or this kind of match, so is amazing. No, like you said, I agree absolutely. I think that there is not any derby in this moment in Europe like this one. For me, is the best match that can be in Europe. No, I leave it the matches Veszprém Szeged Veszprém, that also is amazing atmosphere, but I think that nothing like this atmosphere that is in the plots Kielce plots. No, I think that now in this moment I don't think that nothing can be compared.
Huh. Okay, let's speak a little bit about the European Championship. Now we have four teams in the semi-final. Did you expect these teams, and what was your prediction before the championship? Of course, you knew which groups will be formed in the main round.
Well, I think that this championship we see that a lot of matches. There are a lot of teams that are very equal. I think that in difference with another championship, World Championship or European Championships. So I think that probably is the tournament in the last years that is more equal. So I think that this is very good, really good. Still, Denmark, from my point of view, is over the rest of the teams. Also, the home team factor, the home factor, is important. But also, I think that it's important that they are still superior. But I don't see this big difference like it was in the past. No, I think that this is very good for our sport. No, now I think that in the last 10 years, 10 years, Denmark was number one, clear, with huge difference. And in this tournament, even that they are growing match by match, so I don't see this huge difference. No, and I think that this is very good. Probably not too many people was expecting the performance of Croatia after that they performed really well last season. Some people was thinking that maybe the fact that they play at home in Croatia most of the tournament in the World Championship, so they didn't expect that now that they play outside, so they can perform like that. So, and they have a really solid team with big team spirit, really strong defense with good variety between the 6-0 and the 5-1, and good performance in the goal. So I think that I think from my point of view, I think that there are not too many people who's expecting them in the semi-finals, and they show that they are really a strong team. And after, so Germany that has amazing players. So it was some moment of doubts in the tournament after their defeat against Serbia. I think that Serbia is the only team who defeat Germany, if I'm not wrong.
And Denmark in the main, yeah.
You know, so it was some moments of doubts, but at the end they are there, no. So it was also good tournament for Iceland. Also one team that is there, but probably they were in the side that maybe seems that it was not as much strong, but they are there again. So they are a machine also to make players, and they deserve all the respect. How one country with not a huge population like is Iceland, so they can be there and to build as much good players. So this is something that is impressive. And well, I think that is getting a good tournament with really close matches, and I'm enjoying.
Yeah. Okay. People asking some question. I see. You don't see them. I see them in my software. So let's make a little break and show some of the question. Is volleyball the most popular sport in Poland? What is your impression?
Well, look, I don't have the numbers, but I think that for sure the most popular sport is football. Poland is a huge country with 40 million persons, but the second one is probably volley, or about the team sports is the volley. I think that here for sure they must work really good. They must have really good coaches to build players, and probably is one of the best leagues in the world, and that's why they have a lot of world-class players here in Poland, and very strong national team.
Yeah. Well, okay. One tougher question than this one. Is there any Serbian player that is suitable for Wisla?
Look, I don't know. This question should be for them. No, that is clear that in this, for example, in this last Euro, so we saw that Serbia has players with a lot of quality. Some of them already in top teams, and I'm sure that will be some more players soon in this kind of top teams in Europe. No, I think that the Serbian handball is historical, with huge history in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and now. So well, I think that the performance, it was irregular, but it was some performance great. So I think that. I don't know what people is thinking in Serbia, but I think that I'm sure that a lot of people is seeing the light again, because I think that you could see that there are players with a lot of quality, and that the team is able to play really good handball.
Yeah. Okay, and one more. Which player surprised you, or which disappointed you in 2026? Okay, I know that you will not answer who disappointed you, but who surprised you positively?
Who surprised me positively?
To put him price higher on the market.
Good. Not surprised, but of course I must say our players in Wisła. No, but for example, I think that now Fazekas already this season make 2 steps forward, and now is number one after Lekaj finished his career in national team. So he's clear the leader in Hungarian team, and he showed this, and he performed in a really high level, and I'm really glad for that. I could say that I not surprised also, because I think that in the last World Championship already they performed really well. So for me, it's not surprise. So I think that the performance of Switzerland again, so it was really good. So it's not surprise, but they become one reality. So now they are in the top 12. So this is in 1 euro is great from my point of view. So and I wouldn't like to say more some names because I would be not fair. No.
Okay, you have this sweet troubles with these Slovenian guys in your team and Fazekas on the middle.
Well, I think that it's better to have this kind of troubles than to don't have trouble, no? So I think that Fazekas, Zarabets, and Mitya Jan are really important players for us. And it's not a trouble because I think that we combine and they are playing a lot of time together. So they are players that, except Zarabets, that is really playmaker. So in the case of Mitya Jan, we are using much more him in the left side. And Fazekas is now playing in both sides, no? So in this, let's say, this triangle play a lot of minutes together, and this is something that has a lot of options, no? A lot of combinations in attack and in defense. So they are players with different characteristics, and I think that this is very important for us. Even in the case of Mitya Jans, I think that last season already finished really well the season, and the first season that was one young player outside of his country for first time, that always is difficult. So, and this season he really did one step forward, and is performing really well in this first half of the season. Is in attack and especially in defense. So I think that he's getting really good level in the second position, and this is one position that is really important for us.
I have to ask you now, we are going back to Wisla a little bit. Kosorotov before and after Western.
Well, I think that in this first half of the season didn't perform in the level that he really has. Okay, I think that we know him because it was one first period here in Plock that performed really well in the top level, and this performance did that one club who like Veszprém wanted him, and they bought him. So and now we had the chance to buy back, no, and to bring him back here. I think that I'm sure that this second half of the season will be much better for him. He's more stable. It's clear that this one player that before Veszprém or after Veszprém better. So he won experience because he was 2 years there. So he has 2 years more. He played another kind of handball in Veszprém. He already working with another coach like Xavi Pascual, that is a great coach. So for sure he got things from him. But that are different things like we work, but that now is richer player in knowledge and experience. But is still one player who has a range of improvement, a lot of. And I'm 100% sure that in the second half of the season he will perform in his real level.
Okay, let's back on the championship. So probably you heard and you saw what Dagur Sigurdsson had to say yesterday about the organization. There are some things which you cannot change, but of course, this load when you play two the most important matches in 2 days, in less than 24 hours. Okay, bus trip, hotel, that is some things which is like that. But still, you have been national team coach with Hungary, and you know what kind of wasting energy, emotions, and everything is that January. And you are coach on the highest level, and you know what kind of in which situation you got the players when they came back to the club, how empty they are or they are not. You will tell me. And what do you think about the whole story, about this load, and about the whole process of the top handball? And these guys are really under every kind of pressure.
Oh, first of all, I would like to say that I don't know exactly the details about the organization of the tournament. I don't know because I read also the statement of EHF, about that everybody knew this with time before, blah blah. So I don't know exactly the details about this. No, that I can give my opinion like coach in club. Like coach of national team with experience in Hungary or in Czech Republic. So I was working in 2 national teams, so I know what means to be coach in club and to be coach in national team. I think that first of all, the players are clear that are humans. No, yesterday in the statement of Coach Sigurdsson, so he's talking about the load in the tournament. Of course, he must be focused in this because he's the coach of national team of Croatia. But I would like to say that the load is not only about the tournament. No, so there are one accumulation of load. So these players that are going to the Euro, to the World Championship, to Olympic Games, to whatever international opinion competition, so they are coming from the clubs to play a lot of matches, no, and there are one huge accumulation of load. So it's not that they arrive to the national team fresh, like you had 4 weeks, 6 weeks pause after summer, no. So these players, they come with one huge accumulation of load, no. I think that I can understand these words. But there are one thing that for me is the most important. No, I think that at the end the stars of the show are the players. So when you buy one ticket, so you want to see the players in the best shape is possible, to see the best show that is possible. No, and it's clear that one player who is with huge load never will perform in the same level. No, always will be under his level, real level. This is in one side. In another side is the health of the players, like big stars of this, let's say, sport show. So I think that it's not possible to play with the health of the players. This is something also that we had one case here. 5 seasons ago, I think, no, when it was changed one match of the league just before the week or 3 days before that we played the European League Final Four. No, we play against Kielce. They changed because Kielce had one match, I think quarter final of Champions League and Superliga decided to change 3 days before that we play, and we should to travel to Lisbon this before, no, without absolutely, from my point of view, any respect about the health of the players, or without any knowledge, probably. So I think that would be very good to sit to analyze the good things, because of course there are really nice matches, very equal. So the show in some matches, I was last week in Malmo, so in some matches with absolutely full standings, and this is the best that can happen for our sport. But also I think that if the actors, the main actors of this show are the players, so we must take care about the health of these players, because at the end this is good absolutely for everyone, because then we can see better performance, better will be the show. And also we cannot forget that the players are humans, and after how they arrive, these players here to the clubs, no, I think that they arrive in some cases absolutely destroyed physically, no, and now is coming this second part of the season that for the clubs are the most important period of the season, because it's when you will fight for your goals. Some teams to stay, to qualify to Europe, to win the championship, to arrive to Final Four, etc. No, and I think that the most important is to be autocritic in the good way, constructive, to see the good things, to see the things to improve, and to try to improve in the future.
Yep. Okay, when your players will come back to Plock, for example, Fazekas, Bergerud, and so on.
These players will start. They finish on Wednesday, so they will start on Monday. They need some days off to recover a little bit, because if not, they will die here on the court. No, so they will have a special program now in this first part of the season to try to recover them, because these kind of players that they are playing in national teams so are really important, no, for us.
Okay, are there light at the end of the tunnel for the Polish handball team, for the Polish national team? 3 defeats, and why and how Poland is on that level in that situation for many years from now?
Well, probably I think that this question should to answer here the persons who manage the handball in Poland, no, and who take the decisions, no, about Poland, no, about Polish handball. That is clear is that from my point of view, it will be so easy to change some things. It's clear that it's necessary some period. I think that for the coach, Jota is not easy. It's clear that the team, he had not enough time in national team. You don't have too much time to work in national team. He's new in the position. I think that he's a great coach, and in this moment, Polish handball has not. It's difficult that they make better results. Okay. So I think that is quite realistic, but it's necessary to change some things if Polish handball wants to go forward and to develop. If not, we'll go lower and lower.
Okay, I have to remind the people who are now watching in live and who will watch that this guy with whom I'm speaking is responsible for competition system changing in the world of handball after he smashed Denmark with Hungary in 2017. Denmark was the Olympic champions in that moment. In the knockout stage in top 16, they decided to change the system and to organize more matches for these wealthy nations to stay in the competition, so not to be surprised by someone in the knockout stage. So from then, from 2019, we have this main round system also on the World Championship. It's good to know. I know that you are smiling, but I have to say, maybe you don't want, but that was the main reason when Hungary beat Denmark, and it was a huge surprise in that moment. Now there is no chance for that kind of surprises because Serbia can beat Germany, but Germany will now play at the semifinal. So it's like that. It's like that. Okay, did you see anything new, anything interesting in terms of tactics? And do you admire some coach? Do you like some coaching style more than the others? Maybe you would like to point out someone in this moment.
Well, I think that in general it was there are not too many new things or almost nothing. Also, it's true that it's difficult in these kind of tournaments when you don't have too many time to work to change. You have much more time to work in the clubs in the day by day here. So now even that they change the official times of training of national team periods that, if I will remember now, started 1st or 2nd of January. So before end of December, it was possible to train. Now change some regulations, so the coaches, they have even a little bit less time. But also this is better for players to rest. The players who finish competition early, in the case of Bundesliga, I think that this season they finished on 27th of December, so they had not too long time to recover. At least they had some days. But it's true that, well, I think it was some situations that I think that I like it. That started last season, Italy. With playing without pivot. Now I see that some teams play also, like Switzerland or Spain, for example, against France. Also they use it. So I know that there are a lot of controversy with the how to use the 7 against 6, the game with 7 against 6. But well, I think that we can see how teams that theoretically they are weaker, so they are able to compete using this 7-6. With teams that theoretically they are better. So well, I think that this is is something that the regulation allow, the rules allow of the game, and from my point of view, this is in this moment. I think that this is good for the show. It will be very boring to go to one match, and before to start the match who will win, no? And well, I see that a lot of teams, they are using in a good way and playing well, no? Even Serbia, no? I think that they were playing. But the rest, I think in general, I think that is most of that we are watching during the season. Also, the coaches, they don't have too long time to create to change absolutely one team. No, I think that this is no time for that.
Yeah. Serbian 7-6 is not. It wasn't so effective on this championship. But yes, Raul had maybe 20 training sessions before the start of the tournament with the team. So he needs time definitely to build something more stronger and stable. Okay, 10 years ago, could you imagine that Portuguese handball will be ahead of Spanish? Or 5 years ago, I don't know.
No. 5 years ago, I don't know, but probably not. But I think that this is very good example, no? I think that this is very good example that when you work in the right way, so you have the results, no? But this is not one work of that they started now 5 years ago or 6. This is one work that Portuguese Federation probably they started 15, 20 years ago, and they are getting the results in this moment, no? I think that this is one work of, I know well this case of Portuguese Federation, so one work where they are working a lot of with training with the coaches, because at the end the coaches are the who has the responsibility to build the players. So I think that they make in this aspect the Portuguese Federation makes really good job long time ago with a lot of courses for coaches, a lot of training for coaches in the not only quantity, also quality. That this is even more important. So I think that this is key, and they have the results now. We see how many good players they have, and how many players they have playing in Champions League, or how many players they play abroad. Even that they have 3 really good teams with Sporting Lisboa, with Oporto, and with Benfica mainly, and that they are playing European competitions. But even like this, they have a lot of players playing outside in the top teams or in the top leagues. Like in Germany, in Bundesliga, or in France. So, and this is the result of this good job that they are making in the federation.
And what is going on with the Spanish team? How do you see this transition? Okay, it is transition, but when transition will will be finished? I don't know. When Spain will be again on the level to play and to beat the anyone.
Well, I think that you are right. No, I think that there is one period. Maybe for some people, maybe it's getting longer. But I think that Jordi Rivera is a great coach, and he knows what he's making. We see now how it was some players who stopped in national team are coming in, some new young guys. In this case, like Fis, or not as much young, but maybe without experience in the national team, like Nathan Suarez, like Gurri, who play fantastic tournament. Tarrafeta is getting more and more importance inside the team. So I think also in the goal it was some changes. So we have young guys in the left wing with Ian Barrufet and Dani Fernandez that already with experience in Bundesliga or in Barcelona. So, and this mixed with experienced players, probably some players also are in this period, like is normal in absolutely all the teams, that is finishing the career in national team, and new guys will come. So, but I think that I trust and I really believe that Jordi knows what he's making. In this tournament, it was irregular, the performance. This is true. I think that in this moment there are teams that are more solid than in Spain. But also it was this with Sweden some years ago, with Iceland, and this is the process. So if one day you must be a strong team, so someday you must make this change to make that these young guys like Fish get experience. For me, that was also one of the surprises. No, I didn't expect that he plays as much minutes. And in this case, the coach give a lot of minutes, and especially not a lot of minutes, quality minutes in important, in key moments of the match, no? And this is, you must be brave to make this. And I think that this player, Fish, play fantastic in these moments, and I think that this will be very useful for him, like player, and also for the national team in the future.
Okay, one more question. What is your impression about Faroe Island team?
Impressive, really. This is also another example that a lot of federations should to analyze and to take some ideas for that. No, I think how one country with, if I'm not wrong, 54,000 people can develop handball in this way, and to play in this level, funny handball, fast handball, modern handball, with not really tall players, small players, but really fast, very creative, and it's really really nice to see how they play. No, so also this is one of the teams that even that they didn't qualify for next stage, so it was really nice to watch their handball and how they are developing, no, with this young team that they have. So this growing, for sure they didn't stop. So I expect more and more, and we are watching this in the results, that every year they make one step forward, and this is the process. So I think that they deserve all the respect and all the admiration.
Yeah. Okay, and let's finish with the final weekend. So, and I have some questions also here, but on Croatian, Serbian, on Balkan language, about Croatia, and what do you think about these Croatian chances against Germany? They played 2 friendly matches before the championship, and Germany won both in Zagreb and Hanover. But still, this is the championship, 10th European championship for Croatia and 7th for Germany. I'm good in statistics. So, but how do you see this comparison of these two teams, and what do you think what will happen?
Well, I think that this is 50-50 from my point of view. No, I think that everything can happen in one match. The preparation matches, I think that you cannot take like reference, because you don't know what the coaches prepare, what they check it, the rotation of the team that they did. So absolutely, every match is absolutely different. No, it's clear that they are really two strong teams, that they deserve it to stay in semifinals, and they show that. I think that with two really strong defense, will be a very interesting match in this aspect, how the attacks will react against the defense of the rival, because I think that probably are the two strongest defense in the championship. So I think that probably will be one match that will be very equal, and small details and goalkeepers will decide the final result.
Yeah, and the favorite for we have to mention these 3 Icelandic coaches in the semifinals. So,
well, so yes, absolutely, absolutely. It's amazing. It's amazing.
It only can happen to Spanish coaches and to Icelandic coaches. I don't know how. Maybe you can explain me, but only Icelandic and Spanish coaches, they are fighting for this number 1 place in the world of handball. Okay, there are more Spanish coaches because Iceland is a small country, but still they are in top handball and very successful.
Well, I don't know. I think that I don't know history exactly about how they built the coaches in Iceland, but I see the results. that are great. That I can say is only that in Spain. So I think that we have two very good two things. One, I think that we have very good training of coaches with really top level, so are in the courses, and the coaches in general, they share a lot of information, because this is one win-win. So there are not these kind of secrets that I will not share nothing, because then you will be better than me. So we have this, let's say, kindness to share the information, because like this we can improve both. And I think that the third thing is the passion. No, I think that a lot of coaches are working not because of the money there, so they are working only for maybe 150, 200 euros, because they really love handball, and they work like professionals. No, so I think that the passion and not the money is one characteristic of Spanish handball.
Okay, and for the end, who are the candidates, in your opinion, for the MVP award? Are there only one, or there are few of them, and who they are?
Difficult to say. No, probably will not be Gitzel, because probably Gitzel will be a top scorer. So I don't think that they will give 2 awards to the same player, even that he play amazing tournament. Also, he showed in this tournament how he's able to put the team in his back when the team is in troubles. So, but well, if I should say something about these 4 teams, so I think that the performance of Pit League was really high. Also, probably I like it a lot. Gisli, like always, I think that is amazing player. And after, it was
from Germany.
From Germany. From Germany, I think that Wolf is playing in a really high level. One more time, I think that he play really good. I see more good performance the other day. Okay, it was Gnor play amazing match, no, but I think that is getting a little bit irregular in this tournament, but he had some amazing performance to win almost along the matches. But I think that the strongest point of Germany for me is more defense and goalkeeper than attack. No, I think that in attack maybe they have a little bit more. They are not playing as much well like they are playing in defense. No, but if I should say one name for MVP, so probably I would say Pit League.
Okay, super. Okay, I think that it's enough for this preview of the final weekend. Portugal started to play, I think, few minutes ago for the 5th place. I think it is at 2. So let's go to see the match. Thank you very much. This was Xavi Sabate. I will do some more podcast in the upcoming days. Mainly, I'm doing on Serbian during the evening, so it's a late night show. Then I'm staying awakened until middle of the night. So I'm totally exhausted, like players, like coaches. So I also need rest, and I will get it from Monday. So thank you very much, and I know that you're going to Herning enjoy the final day, and then good luck with Wisla in the upcoming months.
Thank you, Jika. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye.